Hello, and welcome back to Fate Extra. So last time we did the first basically everything on the first map. So right now we're gonna go on to day 4 to finish up the rest of the week. So without anything else, let's get to it. I received notification that Ronnie's Mystic Code is ready, so I go where she is. Thank you for meeting me. I've been waiting for you. This is Base Red Mystic Code. It contains a magic amplification mechanism built by Atlas. It was the sole item bestowed upon me by my professor. For this war, it is my trump card. Is it really okay for me to take something that important from her?
Hi.
It would be an honor to have you utilize this gift. After all, I can no longer do so myself. I understand. It'll also be my honor to use such a generous gift to the best of my abilities. Let's see. The Mystic Code was originally prepared for me. If you are to use it, Hakuno, you'll have to gain approval from the Mystic Code. Approval from the Mystic Code? She's talking like it's alive. That'll be possible, considering what we were talking about, alchemy. It is not alive, per se. If you're not strong enough, it will reject you. You could say you must overcome its immune system. Mystic Code will acknowledge you as the owner if you can prove yourself against a strong enemy. It will only work if your adversary is strong. Alright, I'll send a transmission from my terminal. Alright, to the arena then. Second cipher key has been generated on the second floor. My challenge is set before me. Okay, I'll head towards the arena. Alright, so today we talk to Ronnie, talk to Taiga, and we go to the arena. Let's go to the, actually I want to see if I have a... We have levels, yes. And also want to see if Cass has anything to say. Nope, we don't have anything. Alright, let's go to talk to Taiga then. So we can give her the comic book or whatever. So you managed to confiscate the Fitting magazine. Good work. Speaking of work, do you have a minute? Akuno, you have to help me out, your beloved teacher, right? Waiting for a penny and for a pound. Penny? Pound? Pish posh. I'm talking about food. Someone's been deleting food data. It didn't matter to me until I realized that those were good recipes being deleted. But all is not lost. It seems the deleted data can be recovered from the arena within 2 days. So would you kindly search the arena to find the data for 2 dishes within the next 6 months? 6th round. Nah, not 6 months. Yep, let's do that. Alright, go to the chapel, do that thing. Hey, buddy. More magic. We are so close. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 levels. At level 34 or something like that. Let's see, actually. 35, roughly. Alright, let's go to the arena then. It's a somewhat big map. There's the thing again. Let's go. Sir, the IB7's here, on this floor. I know this because my ears are standing stiff. I know you want approval from the Mystic Code, but get caught with your pants down meanwhile. Caster's right, as always. Getting the Mystic Code's approval won't mean anything if I'm dead. I should proceed to explore the arena, but with caution. Indeed. Let's just put on the, Oh, we already have it on. That's perfect, actually. Alright, so from here we go straight ahead. There's a fountain right here. Master, it's enemy. Wait, is that an effigy? Our enemy won't come at us unless it's in disguise. We've got a lot of secrets, whoever you are. The enemy master is a pharaoh. First they alter the bulletin board, then they send an effigy to explode the arena. If we fight that effigy, we'll get information of some kind.
ご主人様、敵です。ああ、もううるさいってば。お任せください。
And there we go. Nice crit. Nicely done. And there we go.
ではこれにてお別れです。そろそろお茶とかしたい気分です。
Alright.
ああ、もううるさいってば。お任せください。
There we go.
出直していらっしゃいな。
Alright, we have to go around so we can get everything from this. There we go. Then from here we just hug the wall and there we go. Get here.
ああ、もううるさいってば。バリバリ呪うぞ。それ。返します。敵面。
There we go. Then we go around as well.
ではこれにてお別れです。おあいにく様、ブサイクモデルに用はないと言いますか。
Come here.
お任せください。
There we go.
ではこれにてお別れです。お疲れ様。経験値をありがとうございます。1円に泣くものは1円に泣くです。でもそれって本当なんですかね。
Alright, so these all connect to each other, so there we go.
ご主人様、敵です。
Yeah, right, let's see it. We got it wrong. We got that one right though. Then we got that even. And we got that good.
テンション下げてる場合じゃないです。
Alright, that should be enough. There we go.
ではこれにてお別れです。ナイス命令でした、ご主人様。
Alright, let's just go ahead and complete the circuit here.
敵です。お覚悟です。お任せください。
I don't think we can. Maybe we can. Yeah, we can definitely can do it. Yeah, kill him in one turn. There we go.
ではこれにてお別れです。そろそろお茶とかしたい気分です。
Alright, we went around. There we go. We have another merry-go-round around here.
ご主人様、敵です。
There's the strong enemy right there, so be careful about that.
バリバリ呪うぞ。
There we go. Oh man, that was a close one. Closer than I would like.
諦めないで。
Yeah, that should be enough.
ますます頑張っちゃいます。よく燃えますね。
There we go. In a way, we still want to get hit because of the achievement later on, so
甘く見ました？
there's still that, but still. Alright, there we go, and now we go over here and where we will get interrupted. No? Okay. I thought we were gonna get interrupted, but apparently not. Alright, buddy, you're up.
ご主人様、敵です。お覚悟です。
There we go.
バリバリ呪うと破ります。彫像の出来上がりです。
It was even. Alright.
そろそろ終わりにしちゃいたいですね。
Let's go for actually Spirit Thief on this. Let's go for this.
お任せください。よく燃えますね。
Nicely done.
恨み上げていきます。 よく燃えますね。
Good. 2 more should be enough.
よく燃えますね。
Yeah, there we go.
破ります。
Alright, next turn we get him.
お話になりませんよ。
Yep, that's not good. Let's go for this.
頑張りますね。私を傷つけられると思っているんですか？
There we go. Hey, we got that one. Awesome. There we go. He's gone.
これにてお別れです。
We got a nice little chunk of XP there.
贅沢は愛です。
We got Fury Fur, which is pretty good.
感謝感謝。でもたまには油揚げとか食べたいな。
Uh-huh.
ご主人様、敵です。
Alright, next up it's you.
いただきます。
There we go.
お任せください。
I don't know if we're able to level up on this one, but we should be pretty close.
飛んできた。お返しです。聞いてください。
One more.
破ります。
There we go.
出直していらっしゃい。
Oh yeah, very close. We are so very close.
甘く見ました。マスター、ご命令を。
Yeah, alright, so. Pam 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 tan tan tan. Alright, there you go.
バリバリ呪うと。
There we go.
出直していらっしゃい。
So
お
close.
あいにく様、ブサイクモデルに用はないと言いますか。
We'll level up in the next one. I knew it was here. That thing is giving off sentience, unlike the enemy programs that I have fought so far. As it deflects the maelstrom of an attack that the effigy unleashes. Master, this effigy is powerful. Whatever the heroic spirit is based on, it must be super famous. I'll have to give it a little effort.
華麗に片付けるといたしましょう。ご主人様、こいつただのドールじゃありません。サーバントクラスの力を感じます。
Alright, so. Let me see. Alright, so. Let's go for guard, and then use a skill. We go for this one. We go attack, and then for a skill. Let's see it.
頑張りますね。お返しです。
We got one, and we dodged two. Perfect.
炎天よ、走れ。
Nicely done. We didn't even need that.
ますます頑張っちゃいます。
Yep, we got hit there.
炎天よ、走れ。
Awesome.
そろそろ終わりにしちゃいたいですね。
Moderate. Alright, so let's go for this. Then let's go for moderate healing. Alright, actually, let's go for this. Honestly, let's go all out. We have more than enough of these to last us a lifetime. Yep, see?
よく燃えますね。ますます頑張っちゃいます。炎天よ、走れ。
Last
お
round.
話になりませんよ、マスター。
You can just go full skills here, honestly. There we
頑
go.
張りますね。よく燃えますね。よく燃えますね。
There we go. Good to know that caster's skills unbuffed do almost 1,000 damage.
炎天よ、走れ。炎天よ、走れ。ますます頑張っちゃいます。よく燃えます。
And we even have our noble phantasm ready there. Alright, there we go. We made it. Castor's chest is heaving from the enemy's relentless blows as Seraph terminates the fight. This RPG is really strong, even not using a noble phantasm. This is a heroic spirit of note. Thanks for the backup, Castor, but I could tell myself that all the mystery, this one's a great hero. That's the end, huh? The battle hasn't decided yet, but I did get a juicy piece of intel. Our enemy is a Lancer, and I'm pretty happy just learning that. I won't get any sour grapes from this fox. Matrix 2. The lack of information we have on our enemy will be the end of us. If this master can remote control the servant copy, they'll keep finding ways to hinder us. We should stop for the day and come up with a new strategy. Alright, we'll go back. Let's see if any enemies respawn. And if they did, we'll deal with them.
ご主人様。
Not what I wanted. If any enemies respawn, we take care of them and then we can just teleport out. Because I do want to level up at least. Come on, where is an enemy? There he is. That should be enough. Let's take care of this guy and then we get out of here.
うざいってば。お任せください。お願いします。
Nice critical, and we got stunned, which kind of sucks, but no problem. We deal with him anyway. The stun only applies in the second turn, so pretty good. Alright, bye. Let's see, do we get a level up?
ではこれにてお別れです。
We did, nice.
やりました。レベルアップです。
Alright, let's get out of here. Gaster's fast asleep right now. And we only seen half of the thing. Alright, we can take a look at this if you want. There we go. There we go as well. And that's it. On to the next day. Day 5. I go to where Ronnie is and tell her what happened yesterday. Interesting. A doll that copies a servant. This master is thorough with suppressing information. I'm glad you returned safely. From what you have said, the enemy this time is incredibly powerful. It looks like a light bulb goes on in Ronnie's head. Now that you found them, Did you find the class of the servant? A sharp, thrusting attack like that probably comes from a lancer. Even disguised and without seeing their noble phantasm, it's obvious. A lancer, I see. Rani is silent, and though for a moment her eyes downturned before turning to look at me. There is something I have to tell you about that doll. It's just difficult to speak here, so please go to the nurse's office this evening. Something that we can't discuss here. What could it be? She seems pretty serious about this, so something must be up. In any case, I'll go to the nurse's office this evening. That's pretty much all we can do for now. The hunt for the enemy's identity and the search for the triggers have been fruitless. 4 days in, and all I know is my enemy uses runes and it has a lancer. There is no doubt that they are a top-notch hacker. It's irritating to have a deficit of decisive information, but I guess I just have to deal. Fortunately, I have a great ally in Rani. She said she wanted to talk this afternoon. She said she'd be waiting in the nurse's office. Let's see if Castor has anything to say before we go there. Anything new? Nope. It will take a while for me to grind Castor getting hit. And I'm not doing that on camera because that would be really boring. If we don't get it by the last by the time we can fight the super boss, I will just grind out Castor getting hit, and then we can look at the dialogue later. For now, we'll just do normal things. There we go. And let's go to the nurse's office now. There we go. As soon as I arrive at the nurse's office, Rani grabs me and pulls me behind the bedside curtains. She's close enough that her sweet scent makes me a little dizzy. I apologize for pulling you in here. There is something I wish to say that I don't wish overheard. It's about the doll you said attacked you yesterday. It would be undesirable for the master who controls the doll to eavesdrop on our conversation. The doll exhibits the traits of a Lancer class, does it? I see. Then I will be able to overlay an anti-Lancer firewall bypass into your servant. It should allow you to do some degree of parity in fighting that doll. How is it possible that Rani has that sort of tool and spell to target only Lancers? That means what? Rani casts her right down and stumbles over her words. Yeah, she knows who the enemy is. It's pretty obvious. Only Hakuno hears a little dance. No, I'm glad I'm prepared for such an event. It'll be of service in any way I can, Hakuno. Please allow me to do just that. Saying that, Rani cups my face in her hand and leans in. Frozen stiff, I can only watch as he leans in closer. Rani gets closer, closer. My heart races and then her forehead taps against mine. A duplicate of thought, a duplicate of nature. My cheeks tingle as something flows through them. It has to be an anti-Lancer firewall bypass. It rapidly courses through my magic circuits, making its way to my servant. Rani shifts away. The code transfers successfully. So says the girl in front of me. Nah, how long has it been since the two of us have conspired like this in the nurse's office? The thought popped into my head. Yes, I recall at the time I felt I had lost all purpose, and just was just an empty shell. For a bit after you saved me, I thought you was a shadow of my professor, someone to obey. After spending more time with you, I came to realize I had my own thoughts and opinions. Rani's thoughts and opinions. I wonder what they... Would you like to know? Well, I guess so. That is a secret. You should be able to eliminate that doll now. Please survive, and come back to me. She changed the topic, but at least she's giving me what I need to take out that doll. Okay, I'll head to the arena. There's hardly any preparation time left now. Indeed. No, nothing left to do. Let's go to the... Oh, well, we're already in the first floor. Let's go to the arena. We can't teleport there directly. We have to actually go there. And right now we basically just have to fight the servant and then the Moby Dick later on. So let's just go. Level 32 is the required. I think we already passed that, so we're pretty good. The pesky effigy is here. Doesn't it ever take a break, or does it like getting in our way? Wait, it's actually good. I feel really energized from that firewall bypass we got earlier. We might be able to break that stupid effigy into splitters. Let's go shatter it. Indeed, let's get to it.
の時間ですね。
I'm gonna skip most of the enemies here, just get that close, get to their area faster. And there we go. Excuse me. Excuse me. Should be, there it is. Hello, Mr. Effigy. I don't know what sort of heroic spirit you are, but I'll peel you off your skin and find out. A trickster fox like me will see through your disguise, no problem. Alright, off we go. Alright, let's go for this, let's go for this, let's go for Spirit Thief. Let's go for Break, let's go for that and Break.
頑張りますね。炎天よ、走れ。
Guarded. He has a lot less HP right now, so that's
よく
pretty
燃えま
much
すね。
perfect. Nice, we got a stun off that.
あなたの魔力分けてもらいますよ。
Get me back my MP. Chaos
これ
Heaven.
ね
Break and stun. Ooh, nicely done.
そろそろ終わりにしちゃいたいですね。
That should be enough.
頑張りますね。それ。肉片も残らないか
Yeah, next one, I think we should be able to do 300 damage. There we go.
な。ではこれにてお
Got
別れです。
some nice amount of XP there. And the enemy is gone. Check, got away. I can tell the treatment is taking effect. If our enemy is a lancer, it'll be an advantage. It will be an advantage. But the effigy is an imitation. Knowing what the real thing could be is more powerful. I feel I ought to remain wary. Let's go. We still have to get the cipher keys and challenge an enemy for the mystic code approval. Still need the cipher key at large. I don't know, not much time to collect it. Better explore now. And also, I should research for an enemy that the mystic code will approve of if possible. Maybe it was due to the Seraph's intervention, but the mystic code didn't react to the effigy. I still need to search for the triggers and get approval from the mystic code. I'll do whatever it takes. Righto. Right, so we have this guy. I think this guy spawns. So this guy does not spawn. Never mind. I'm still gonna avoid most guys. They're not really interested in fighting you. Excuse me. There's the area where we have to fight these strong enemies. Let's go there. That. Mystical reaction detected. Is there a powerful enemy nearby? Rani's transmission prompts me to scan the area, and then it appears. Hello, Moby Dick. I can sense the potency of the enemy's aura even from here. Their foe should be enough to gain the Mystical's approval. But if you do engage in combat, be cautious. It may prove more dangerous than some servants. Ryan is preaching to the choir, even though I'm not sure I'd rather stay or run from this potent aura. It's a whale of an opponent. Get it, Master? Get it? Let's use the Mystic Code on it. God damn it, Caster. There's no fox who doesn't love eating a nice fat fish. Sorry to tell you this, but the whales are not fish, Caster. Anyways, let's just deal with him. Right, and we can't stun this guy because of the, we can't stun him. Yeah, because it's a cutscene. Maybe not. Who cares, honestly. Let's just go for a fight. Let's go for an attack, let's go break, let's go attack, break, and then just, guard just in case. Nicely done. Give me back the stuff. We go for Frigid Heaven again. 800, that's pretty good. We're doing pretty good damage, honestly. Oh, nice, we got it right. Right, next time he uses a weight, we're gonna... There. Let's go for a guard. Now, let's go for a full-on Yeah, I guess it has to be. Let's go for Merciful Sky. And then let's go for the one who goes for guard. And then we can break, and there we go.
私の本気見せてあげます。
Let's see, even with the guard, let's see how much damage it does. Ooh boy, yeah, there we go.
死んでください。
Yeah, we got hit. That's the thing I wanted.
そろそろ終わりにしちゃいますね。
Perfect. Alright, let's go heal a bit. 500 should be good, right? Let's go for the Merciful Sky again, and let's go for this Frigid Heaven. Go break, and then we go Frigid Heaven again.
頑張りますね。ますます頑張っちゃいます。私の本気見せてあげます。
Let's see, is he defending? Please
よ
don't.
く燃えますね。
We still do a lot of damage. Give me that.
死んでください。
Perfect. We definitely need the MP back, so give me that. Down we go. Fiery Heaven just to end it, and of course he's guarding it. Look at that funny little retreat he did.
お話になりませんよ、マスター。
Alright, so let's go. I think he's gonna do the same thing. So let's go for Merciful Sky. Then go for that. Break. Break. Why not? Let's just do that.
後悔してくださいね。
We have our Noble Phantasm ready, but I don't think it's gonna be necessary, really.
肉片も残らないか
There we go. There we go. Ouch.
な。破ります。
There we go. Yep, not necessary.
では
Moby Dick is
お
down.
別れです。
Well, Sushi, order up. Do you like to taste the victory, Master? And how about the Mystic Code? As Gaster's assistant, I checked the Mystic Code slot in the terminal. The base red Mystic Code, stored up as a program on my computer, seems to come alive. I am reading that it responded. I'll send the approval program in just a moment. Address confirmed. Port connected. Session open. Presentation on. Application executed. The terminal whines as the Mystic Code bucks. The program Ronnie sent. Will it work? Right as I'm starting to worry, Ronnie alerts me of the approval completion. The approval is finalized. By altering the Holy Grail through the back door, increasing the power of one's codecast is possible. Please equip it. Ooh, I don't really understand, but it looks amazing. Keep equipment now. I think Ronnie terminated the transition chain. The equipment was supposed to be Ronnie's, but Hardcore Tour designed by the Atlas Institute. There's no doubt in my mind it's a really high quality item. I will try it on in a moment. We don't really need it right now, but it's
大物ゲットです。今夜はボタン食べといきましょう。
it is one of the best Mystic Codes in the game. Probably the best one is the one that just straight out cancels the enemy's move that we get by defeating the super boss. But other than that, it's pretty good. Alright, so let's go for this.
バリバリ呪うぞ。彫像の出来上がりです。
There we go.
破ります。
Yeah, we got an even there, but we got there. Realistically, we could just stun
お
them,
別れです。
use the buff, and then just one-shot them essentially. Let's see it.
用はないと。
Alright, so. Buff up. Hit him with this, and then. Yeah, just go for this.
頑張りますね。後悔してくださいね。
Hopefully it doesn't guard.
走れ。
It got it, but it still did half its damage. There we go.
マスター、一生ついていきます。
There you go, that's Tiger's request.
レアアイテム。
And that's the Sears Crystal Ball.
ゲットです。
Alright, let's see if this one works out. Alright, so let's see it. If he doesn't guard, it should be enough to one-shot him. Stop guarding, goddammit.
まだ戦います。
Oh well.
行きましょう。
Let me see. Let's just do this, and then do this.
バリバリ呪うぞ。ますます頑張っちゃいます。
Yeah, we take care of him before that. There we go. Bye bye, Phalanx.
出直していらっしゃい。お疲れ様。経験値をありがとうございます。
You're in the way, buddy. Come on.
お覚悟です。
Yeah, just Frigid Heaven and just that. There we go. That should be more than enough to end them. Oh, nice critical.
よく燃えますね。
He guarded again, which sucks. Next one, I hope he doesn't guard this one. There we go.
死んでください。
Next one should do it.
お嬢様。
There we go. Get out of
ではこれ
here.
にてお別れです。
Very close to a level up.
ブサイクモデルに用はないと言いますか。
Yep. Alright, let's just finish up here, and then we can just go in here, which we have the fountain.
綺麗なバラにはなんとやら。サンゴの海には猛毒を持つ魚も多いそうです。疲れてきたし、怪我する前に帰りません？
Oh, we're almost there, Caster. No need to worry about that. Alright, off we go to beat this guy up
ご主人様。
and get the cipher key, which I'm pretty sure is either here or in the next one. That's actually perfect. Now let's see if we can one-shot this guy. Alright, let's see it.
私の本気見せてあげます。挑戦よ砕け。
Ah, my god, we're so close. I needed one more buff and we were golden. 3,000 is the amount of damage we do with this buff.
おあいにく様。
Alright, in the next one.
レアアイテム。
Spring Roll and Magic Crystal Sphere.
1円になるものは1円に。
Let me see. That's pretty much everything,
で
right?
もそれって本当なんですかね。
Yeah, that is essentially everything. Alright, that's it. Alright, let's get out of here. Mop up, and let's move. Come here, let me beat you up. Perfect, actually. There we go, that should definitely just one-shot you. Don't have to waste all that much time. Off we go.
よく燃えます。
See you later.
マスター、一生ついていきます。ナイス命令でした、ご主人様。
There's a cipher key. Yay for getting the cipher keys, but boo for our enemy to getting so too powerful. Time to get
やり
serious.
ましたね、ご主人様。
Indeed. Alright, let's get out of here. The next day is the last day is tomorrow, so we have to be careful about that. There we go. We got everything. Tomorrow we get the last of the info on our enemy, and then we can go into the boss fight finally. Let's get out of here. I pay Ronnie a visit and tell her about yesterday's events. Thank goodness you were able to use the firewall bypass. That moment, Ronnie stops talking and looks up down as if assessing my condition. What was she saying there? Never mind, it's nothing. Just, I am positive of your opponent's identity. I think it would be best if you confirm their identity tomorrow for yourself, Akuno. For now, I can tell the enemy servant Noble Phantasm, Gaybulg, is disputed. Once levied, reverses causality itself and so that it will strike true. Yeah, I was pretty sure it was that. I should have known. I couldn't have known. There was only 4 masters left, and if Lee was not my opponent, there was a 50% chance it was her. I know that weapon, because I've seen it once. The master guiding that weapon, the friend who extended her hand to me, she's my opponent. She's not a friend like Shinji was a friend. She's more of an ally who showed me genuine concern. Hakuno, please don't let this sway your resolve. I know. He who hesitates is lost, and this is a Holy Grail war. And even though I might not be no more than Data, I've chosen to fight this war to the last. And also, please don't forget our promise. Promise. I promised Ronnie I would eat her cooking after the lunch incident. Yes, that's reason enough to live. My commitment to that promise will be tested tomorrow. Indeed. Alright, off to the... Oh god, Caster. This is so sad. I know you're unhappy, Master. I can feel your pain. And so, I am so sorry, but I'm your servant. I'll never let anyone harm you. You can hate me if you want, but I have to do that much for you. Caster's sadness echoes my own. I can tell she's trying to ease the pain by playing the villain. I'm grateful for the sympathy, and there's no way I could ever hate her. Had I known since the beginning, it is the fate of all masters to kill another master. Still, only one remains to claim the Holy Grail. She and I were no exception. In this world, there are only victors and losers are quickly culled. At least I can say of my opponent as that we equally share the risk of victory or defeat. Master, is that alright? But I plopped my hand on Caster's head. Her taut lips relaxed into her usual cheery smile. Let's go, Caster. I don't want any regrets, so let's be prepared as we can for the battle. Yeah, I'll welcome them with fire so scorching it'll crack the earth. I'm still unhappy, but I feel like I owe someone who's a friend the best efforts I can muster. The prep period ends today. I want to wake up tomorrow fully prepared for the fight to come. Indeed. Let me just check. Do you have any levels? I completely forgot. No, okay. We're level 32. 33. I think we can get at least a level 34. Or maybe 35. Honestly, I do want to grind out to level 35 because there is a... I want to show off the skill Caster can learn. So let's... I'll grind it to level 35. We'll grind in there until level 35. 35. Yeah. We have Moby Deck, which is a really good source of XP. And yeah. Alright, let's go to the rooftop so we can talk to Rin. Hey there. Oh, Hakuno, it's you. How's things going? Find out who your opponent is yet? No, I didn't manage to find out who I was supposed to fight. Is how I will answer her for now. If I can do that, these almost carefree times can continue, if only for one more day.
So?
That's too bad. Anyways, as masters, we have to fight with all our strengths, right? Good luck to both of us at elimination battles tomorrow. Alright. And what else? Tiger, right. You managed to save the 2 dishes. One down, 6 to go. Here, have this goldfish bowl. It'll go well with the rest of the decorations in your private room. Let's take a look at it for a bit. There we go. It's a little guy right there. It's not a PNG. I think it's an actual 3D model, but it's so goofy. You can see it swimming there in the corner. It really is just a goofy little guy, huh? Alright, let's go into the arena. We have a rare monster and Moby Dick himself. So let's I'll go there. We can take a look at the matrix if you want. There it is. It's just more info about Gabald. And for now, I'm going to the arena and I'm gonna cut to where we are level 35 at the end. So I will see you in a little bit. Alright, we're back. We are at level 35. And that's pretty much everything there is right now. So let's get back.
でした。
And let's go into the boss fight. Master, tomorrow is the elimination battle. I'm happy, you know. Happy to still want to fight. I'll do my best, too. I'm proud to be your servant. I'll give you my all tomorrow. Alright, we got everything. We're like 3 levels ahead of what they expect us, so we're really, we're pretty good, all things considered. Caster is a bit fragile, but the amount of firepower that she can dish out is more than enough to cover for any weaknesses. I hope you're prepared for this elimination battle, because I'm looking forward to your fight. A fight between friends is a rare bird here. Not often the combatants understand one another so well. I plan to watch your fight with great relish. Now, I'll be waiting for you on the first floor. The priest leaves the room after uttering those macabre words. It goes without saying that I'll be guarding my life against someone who has guided and helped me, someone clueless like me. Okay, final preparation time. I'll go to the commissary first and sort through my information in my room. Indeed. Let's go ahead and go into the information first. Nope, nothing new. Alright, organize your information. I should piece together all the information I know before the elimination battle. This round, the bulletin board was tampered with to show my to show my name, but not my opponent's. After an escape from the unknown master, I found residue of their magic in the mark their attacks left in the school building. Right, and the source of that magic was a rune. Right, upon investigating the wall damage, next day with Ronnie, we discovered the servant used the rune. After that, I finally uncovered my opponent on the second floor. Encounter, I mean. They wore the guise of an effigy, but inside was a strong warrior. The enemy servant class was... I thought it was a Lancer. Right, the servant's attack pattern screamed Lancer. Additionally, from the power of the servant's attack, I felt that it had to be a famous heroic spirit. In order to repel the effigy, Ronnie used a uniquely calibrated firewall bypass she had prepared earlier. From its effect, it seemed Ronnie knew the true name of the servant and the identity of the master. She called the noble phantasm Barbaric Impalement. Really funny, but guys, really immature. Alright, Barbaric Impalement. Right, Gibbolg, Spirit of Barbaric Impalement, is a cursed spirit that always finds its marks. It belongs to a Celtic warrior heroic spirit. And there we go, Cuchulainn Unmasked. The great hero of Ireland, the Celtic child of light, Cuchulainn. I had actually seen him once before, fighting as a servant in the battle between 2 of my friends. His master is Rintosaka. Yes, Rintosaka, that girl who took pity on me time and time again, is not my opponent. But I will fight fiercely. The Colosseum doors beckon now. Alright, that's everything. Let's get out of here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, let's go ahead and you can take a look at the matrix if you want. Okay, that's it. And now let's go ahead and do our stuff. Go to the chapel, go to the commissary. I do think we need a few more items, so let's just go ahead and do that. Alteration. Sure. Actually, let me take a look. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so I didn't need to be that level. I'm just bad at math. Wonderful. Anyway. Alright. Now let's take a look at it, that skill. Where is it? There we go. Inflicts damage and poison. Requires HP below 30. Ours or theirs? Honestly, that's the thing I don't really remember. Let's see. Let me see. Just give me a second. Okay. It's yours. It's ours. If we are below 30%, or below. So basically it's a bit of a useless one. The one in CCC is better. Caster skills in CCC are a bit better. Commissary, right. Items. I want to see the, where is it? This one, Ether Crystal. I already have a lot of them. I'll just give myself 10 more. There we go. Okay, we got the first floor. We change our stuff. Let me see. What do I want to bring here? I want to bring this one because I want to see how much damage we can do. Let's go for. I don't know if I should use Staff of Rebuke or Demon of Atlas. Let's go for Staff of Rebuke. There we go. Always having ways to replenish our MP is preferable. Alright, Kotomine. Oh my god, look at her. She's almost breaking her neck looking up at him. You will now enter the Colosseum and confront your opposing master. Are you ready? Remember, the only way to leave the Colosseum is to win. If you are ready, I will open the gate. Open up. The way to the Colosseum is now open, young master. I wish you the best of luck and hope you will return. Remember, it's kill or be killed. There they are. Isn't she quite the quiet one? She's all serious. How long does she think she can stay that way? I wonder if she's scared of us. But considering how much she loves talking to you, something must be really wrong with her right now. Dr. Rin. So you just had to chat with me. Really, there's nothing in your mind but rainbows and sunshine, huh? In a few hours, one of us won't even exist. What's the point of talking? But if death is inevitable, then why does life matter in the first place? I don't have any better ideas how to pass the time until we get there. Alright, I'll play along. What do you want to talk about? The Holy Grail War? The end of the world? Let's not talk about that stuff. Huh? What do you want me to talk about? Let's go for basic school. School? I assume you mean a real school, and not this simulacrum we're being inhabiting. Sorry to disappoint, but I've never been to anything like school. Once this resistance movement started, I learned that schools are, but that's about it. Outside Hardway jurisdiction, there's not many places that have functional schools, you see. The school life we had in the prelims fascinates me. I regret that I broke through the illusion so fast, even though I had to for the Holy Grail War. But it's not like it was real. It was a pale copy of what real school life would be like. Hey, we're almost there. Ever since we met, there's been a strange connection between us. That light fighting against you, is a rough prospect. On the other hand, I'm glad we were paired. I prefer to watch you disappear in my own eyes, rather than you vanishing in the battlefield I'll never see. If there's any deeper meaning in one of us killing each other, we'll realize it in the end. So that's why I intend to cut you down swiftly and without mercy. Alright, there we go. Interesting tidbit of what Rin said. She only learned what a school is when she arrived here. But that just gives you a really an image of how fucked the world is outside. The elevator slows. The preparation period was short and sweet, and now it's over. We reach the final destination. Let's go all out. The doors open and dimly lit pathway appears. I take a step forward. The fight begins now. Indeed.
Okay.
Pretty exciting having a master battle at the bottom of the tropical sea. Let's finish this, Lancer.
Oh yeah.
Of course, master of mine. If you're ready to fight, then so am I. Let's wrap this up. People kill folks they know on the battlefield all the time in war. Let me know when you're ready to die. Master, how many times have you come to this place? The Holy Grail will be over soon. Crazy for thinking that I don't want it ending just yet. Oops, sorry for being a wet blanket. When you're so close to obtaining the Holy Grail, let's fight.
Master, ご命令を。
そんじゃまあ行きますかね。
Live or die by the sword.
ついにこの時が来ました。今こそ犬にリベンジです。玉も神話的に。
はてめえみたいのは犬も食わねえってな。
Alright, so I don't think he's gonna use any skills for now, for a little bit, so let's we know he's gonna use guard on that one, on the first. So let's go for some quick ones, Frigid Heaven and this one, then let's go for Spirit Thief, and then we go for this one, Break, and let's hope for a break over here. Ah, he did use a skill. Alright, that's perfect actually. 1000 damage now we're doing with no how do I say, with no buffs. That's pretty good actually. There we go. Give me that. Let's stun you for a bit. There we go, and give me some of my MP back. There we go. 36, not bad. Not bad at all.
この調子なら10人抜きも余裕だね。
バカ、6人でいいんだって。雇ってると税金取るわよ。
Alright, he's gonna use his skill here. Whenever you see Rin use a code cast, that means he's gonna use a skill. So, always guard or do something like that, right? Let's go for break. Let's go for this one, break. What else? What else? Let's go for a guard in that. We did get a bit damage, but we're pretty good. He got us paralyzed, which sucks, but we can use remedies for that, so there's no really much concern for that. That's stunned. Ah, we still got paralyzed. Okay, that's annoying. Let's go for the remedy. And she's gonna use a skill. He's gonna use a skill right now, so let's go for the defense here. Let's go for Fiery Heaven. Let's go for that one. Let's go for that, and that. He does do quite a bit of damage, all things considered. 173 is nothing to sneeze at, especially considering caster's low HP. So yeah, again, we do get a lot of that skill is very good. Yeah, I got stunned out of that. There we go, perfect. There we go. Now we can do whatever we want. Our Noble Phantasm, ooh, perfect. Our Noble Phantasm is ready. Okay, that's actually kind of dangerous. So I'm gonna save just in case he does his Noble Phantasm. Right. Noble Phantasm, Blessings of Amaterasu. Let's go for that. Let's go for... where is it? Actually, no, let's go for... Yeah, there we go. Then let's go for that. Let's go for... Merciful Sky. Let's go for that. Let's go for Merciful Sky. Yeah, let's just go for Fiery Heaven and then this one. Alright, let's see it. Is he gonna use his Noble Phantasm? Hopefully not. No, he isn't. Perfect. That's actually great. Perfect. 1,000. Then we get our buff up. And let's see how much damage. Fuck, he is gonna use his Noble Phantasm. We are dead. Yeah. Oh, I figured. Yep, Caster's dead. Alright, so he's gonna use it on 4. Let's see. We can still... You know, I don't want to waste our Noble Phantasm if we're gonna have to defend. So I'm gonna go ahead and go for a heal. Yeah, we go for burst, that, and then we go for fence. And then we just go for break defense. Alright, do your stuff. It is still gonna do a lot of damage, but we should be pretty good. It actually didn't. You see the difference? This is such a good skill for Caster. Holy. There we go. Alright, so again, let's go ahead and just do that one then. Then since let's actually stun them. And then we can go for Merciful Sky and go for this one. Go for another Merciful Sky and then go ahead. I'm actually gonna heal over here. Actually, yeah, before I forget. Alright, we can either heal or do the magic increase. So, right. Let's go for that. Let's go for the stun. Let's go for the increase in our thing. Let's go for that. Let's go for this. And here we're gonna heal with an Ether Crystal, and then we're gonna do our damage. Alright, let's go. Yeah, we got hit, but that's fine. Stun them? Stunned us, which sucks. That really sucks actually. Ah, we stun him again, perfect. We got hit off our strongest attack once. That's could have gone a lot better, really. 4K. That is absolutely ridiculous. Alright, so I have a bad feeling about this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go for that one there. Let's go for this. And let's go over here, go for Merciful Sky. Then for this, we go break, and we go for this. Just in case, I have a bad feeling about this one. Okay. Could have been worse. Fiery Heaven. Oh boy, there we go. We're doing so many good chunks of damage on this guy, it's not even funny. And he got stunned too. Perfect.
荒波のロッホランってか
There we go. This one's the one we need to use the Merce. Yeah, this one. Do we risk it? I think I will. I will risk getting hit and setting up Spirit Thief. Let's go for Merciful Sky 2 here. Then we go for a stun here while we get some healing over here and get a stun. We go for break and then we go for another break. There we go.
頑張りますね。ランサー追ってよ。
We got the Gandor, but we didn't get stun.
私を傷つけられると思っているんですか？
Heal it. There we go. That should. There we go. Give us 50. Nah, not that much.
恨みあげて
But it's better than nothing. Spirit Thief up. Yep, we can take the hit.
後悔してくださいね。
Merciful Sky up. Get stunned, idiot.
ますます頑張っちゃいます。
By probably 4k damage. Let's see.
走る。
There we go. 3k. Not as good as I expected, but ooh, nice. There we go. We got 2 ups. Now he's gonna use his annoying skill.
お話になりま
It's
せん
gonna be my guess.
マスター。
My guess is he's gonna use his really annoying skill, the one that gives him guts. So let's try and just kill him as quickly as possible. Let me see, we have enough for 2 of these, so that should kill him. Like flat out. Like at all. Let me just check. Yeah, okay. Let's go.
頑張りますね。
獅子の浅瀬張らせてもらおう
Yeah, never mind. He's setting up that. I knew it.
私の本気見せてあげます。
Just do as much damage as you can, caster.
走る。
Perfect. Actually perfect.
抜かったぜ
Then he goes back up.
程度じゃ死なねえよ
One more should do it. He's stunned.
私の本気
Merciful Sky again, and he's dead. Goodbye, Lancer. You had a good run.
抜かったぜ
Ah, we lost. Suffice to say, her tone of voice is a little more casual than I expected for someone about to die. Yeah, she already mentally prepared herself for that, so it's not really much of a surprise, is it? I'm sorry, Master. I botched it at the last moment. No, you and Caster were even. I'm the one who let you down. That should be me apologizing. She speaks with no trace of regret. I suppose she's gracious enough to accept defeat, if she gave it her all. That's right. No one's as good as my master. I never thought I'd lose to you. Certainly not when I first met you. That reminds me. I've always told you to have a reason to fight. I'd like to hear your reason. I think I'm entitled to hear it from you. Hear it. Now that I've lost to you. So what do you know? So what are you now? Someone who knows what they want, or someone who's still looking? I know what I'm about. Good. Then me dying wouldn't rock you to the core or anything like that. Phew. The last thing I want is to affect your upcoming battles. Now then, I've been ready to die since I entered the Holy Grail War, but I was sure I'd be mortified if that time came. But now that it's finally happened, I can say that I'm rather calm. As long as someone defeats Leo, the Haraway's plan to rule the Earth will be significantly delayed. There's only ever been a few masters whose powers I had faith in, but for some reason I know you can do it. Sure, you were pathetically weak at the beginning, but you have grown strong enough to take Leo, and to win. Oh, I may have lost because I knew I would rely on someone else to attain my objective. If you stop caring about winning, or even for a second, you're done. Guess I screwed up. See you later, Lancer. There goes the command seals. While she speaks, Rin is gradually disintegrating. Rin's servant fades out of existence without any final words. She's about to follow him without any fuss. Oh, I was wondering, do you like kids? I can't say I love them, but seeing a happy kid always brings a smile to my face. I'm sure you'll see a lot of smiles at the Holy Grail Wars, so enjoy them for me. There she goes. With a smile more gentle than I'd ever seen her give, a smile I'll never forget, she fades away. She fought to change the world, and now she's gone. As for me, I'm one step closer to the Holy Grail. When I obliterate the final enemy and reach the Holy Grail, what should I do? There we go. Caster's asleep, and there we go. That's the end of the penultimate week. You can take a look at the Cthulhu's matrix if you want. I'll show them off here. One thing I'm really interested is in the remake. It's supposed to be next year, 2026. I kind of want to see how much of a different or how much more impactful the cutscenes are going to be, if they're going to be voiced or anything. Because, yeah, I'm really kind of curious about how they're going to do the remake. Right, there we go. That's everything about Cthulhu. And that's going to be it, right? Next time is going to be the last week, so probably 2 to 3 more videos to go, depending on if I want to fight the super boss and final boss in a separate video. So probably 2 to 3 videos should be the end of Extra, and then we'll go to CCC. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Yep, that is gonna be it for me. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you next time for more Fate Extra. Ciao.